He wanted ice cream. Oh, poor thing. He want his ice cream. Sound like my little red baby. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm blessed and happy today. Got a few things going on, but I'm happy. Won't complain. God always provides. He's a provider. Oh, y'all. Yesterday, my husband came home. They let him come home. He didn't convince these people to let him come home. That's what he did. He's a negotiator, but he didn't convince these people to let him come home for the holiday. And he did really good. He walked up the stairs. He was saying he going back to work. He just so determined to go back to work. But he actually walked up the stairs with our help, because he wasn't walking before. He walked up the stairs, and he didn't have a walker. They sent the wheelchair home, but the wheelchair didn't even leave my trunk, because he was determined he was gonna, he said the more he walked and exercise on his own and stuff, it's better for him. So actually, we did good, and he just laid around, ate, and I took him back last night. So that's a good report for you guys. That I'm gonna take these braids out. I promise. By the end of this week, 'cause next week I'm going to Miami. I know this is I already paid for the trip, and and I couldn't get my money back. And every time I tell my husband, like, oh, well, I'm not going, he say, no, go. So, unfortunately, my niece is a nurse, and her husband actually is going to Miami in July. And we're going to swap. She's going to come to my house and stay for the few days that I'm being in Miami. And the few days I'm going to be in Miami, I ain't got shit. Well, I don't know. I just feel bad just about even going, but every time I say I'm not, my husband say no, go. So I don't know about that. My sisters too. But anywho, we're gonna swap, and I'm gonna watch my niece's daughter. Actually, she like my daughter's. She's like my niece's last daughter. My niece is. I kind of practically raised her, but she's a nurse, and she's gonna stay at my house while I'm gone. So that kind of works out, but I still got that guilty conscience a little bit, like I should stay. Yeah. So we're gonna swap out. So, but he came home. He did real good. He's very anxious. My husband is very anxious to go back to work. All that dirt need to come out. out of my hair. I try to loosen it up before I take it down to all. When I put my conditioner in there, it was my braids wouldn't be that tangled. So I've been cleaning these things out for the last. Oh, I never kept my hair this long in box braids. This is crazy. But I've just been doing so much, and I've been like faking it out, putting headbands on it and stuff. But my hair been up for about almost going on 3 months. Box braids. Yeah, I know. Box braids. I just kept on saying, one more week, I can last. I'm just so shocked. I left them up this early because they would have been down a month ago. Yeah. I'm starting to sweat, so my hair, it gets wet in my hair because I'm sitting in the car. Yeah, but it's a blessing. My husband is almost home. His out date so far from the rehabilitation center is on, drum roll, June the 3rd. Happy. I'm tired of traveling up here. They had it for June the 5th, but I actually kind of like talked me into a little earlier, a couple more earlier dates, because I'm leaving June 5th. So he'll only be home for a couple of days. Look at this. This is horrible. I took all my braids down around here, y'all. Took my braids out. And I got all these brown hair taken out. But I got these at the top. Look at my hair. Just look at that. Okay, yeah, this. Look at this. Unbelievable. Yeah, I've been cleaning all those dandruffs and stuff out. Debris from up under my hair here. Yeah, and I'm happy today, guys. Yeah, I lost weight and I gained, so I could tell in my face. But I'm happy. I get to bring my husband home. I got to bring him home Monday, yesterday, and he's coming home June 3rd. I was talking to the case or the social worker at the rehabilitation center in Detroit, and she said, yeah, she said June should be fine. So, June 3rd should be fine. That will be a stress reliever. A stress reliever, that will be. For real. Because, traveling that highway, y'all, every day for an hour and about an hour and a half. Sometimes depends on how the traffic goes for that day. I'm traveling every day 2 hours, almost and a half, 3 hours a day. Yeah. You see my eyes? Yeah. Every day is what I'm doing. See my rings around my eyes. Every day. I was trying to hide it with a little makeup on it. But, no. I'm tired today. I look like... Y'all see this? This is horrible. This is horrible. Shit. And then I was trying... I really could have took it down, got it done. I didn't have time, for one. And two, I didn't... And two, finances getting tight. So I'm not utilizing that much money because of I gotta crackle down. So yeah. And like I said, the only reason in my church, in my preacher's voice, the only reason I am going to Miami, cause that's a lot of money just to be giving away. So I am going to Miami. Yeah. But I could have walked away from it. But I kind of, it would have been kind of disappointing. But I got over it, easily. I'm just happy that my husband is in the land of the living. In the land of the living today. Like I said before, we gotta thank God for our limbs, the activity of them limbs. We gotta thank God for our hearing. Oh, yes. And our eyes to see. Things we take for granted every day. Because they come natural to us, For the ones that, always have seen, for always have heard, always have walked or talked, or it's a blessing, y'all. Ooh, it's a blessing. I know people that died early, like I said before. I don't know if I mentioned in one of my early little videos. I might have not even posted the video, but young guy, I knew him ever since he was young, like probably when I first met Courtney. He was maybe in elementary, junior high. I think he went to Southwest, so he was in junior high. Grew up, got married, and had a massive heart attack at 32 years old. So I thank God, that he spared my life, spared my husband's life, woke me up this morning. No premature deaths, And y'all, my stomach's growling. And you know what? If you don't do this, and if you got children, and you have children, pray over your children. Pray for your children. Pray over them, especially when they go to school. There's so much out here. The enemy is waiting to seek. He's waiting and seeking who he can devour. He's waiting. He has his imps. His imps, the enemies. The fallen angels. That fell from heaven. He got them waiting, seeking out who he can devour. We have to be careful, even in our eating. We take that so much for granted. Just the things that we eat. And they said, what? It's in the Bible. Gluttony's in the Bible. Nah, my car really don't look like this. I did this, put these seat covers over it. I only got it on this part though, because of my hair, the oil in I got vinyl seats, and the oil of my hair messes up my headrest. Anyways, that's the distraction. But what I was saying before, pray over your children. Because the enemy is seeking whom he may devour. He's seeking out, looking. That word seeking means he got his eyes on you, on your children, and just the enemy. When people do stuff to try to harm or to try to hurt or to try to I need to put that on airplane more. I mean, knowing I need to do that, but I don't do it. But they you know, when I say seeking and trying to find out, it don't be the enemy. That's what I left out. It don't be the enemy. It don't be that person. It be the enemy working inside of them. Okay? Working inside of them, using them as instruments to try to destroy you or harm your life. Okay? Did I need to repeat that? It's never the person. Now, because this is a spiritual warfare. You got to believe this. This is a spiritual war. That's why it's good and evil. Because there's fallen angels that fell with the devil, and there's good angels that stayed and worship God, honor God. They knew who God Almighty was, all powerful, all knowing, all, everything. God is everything, and it's God is so far beyond our minute minds. Okay, I don't know why I started talking about all this, because yes, I do, because we actually take for granted. We ain't gonna say we take for granted, but we just get so used to. It's common to us that we have our hands. I ain't even talking about a vehicle. Our hands, our eyes, our sense of smell, our mouth to talk, our tongue to use to pronunciate words, our ears to hear, our legs to walk. There's people that don't have that ability. And some people, like my husband, got that ability snatched away from them suddenly. There's a good suddenly too, because God can suddenly come in. He can suddenly come in and turn that thing around. That thing that anything that's going on in your life or my life. Oh, I think I'm preaching to myself. Oh yes, that suddenly. You hear me? Things can turn around just like that. Things can happen just like that, because God is all powerful. So, yeah. I'm just sitting here and I'm just basing on how good God is and what God can do for me. Even though things don't look good right now. Oh, things don't look good right now. But I know God is able to do exceedingly and abundantly, but all above. Let me pronounce it. Let me get my words, my syllables out. God can do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that I can ask or you can ask or think, according to the power that works on the inside of us. You better think about that. Yes. God can do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we can ask or think. Ooh, I feel that thing, y'all. I feel that thing. I'm trying to tell you, So remember, when the enemy come against you or try to come against you, it's never when he's operating through a person, it's never that person. It's the enemy. It's a spirit that's operating. Okay. Because I've been having that issues. Ooh, Jesus. And I had to catch myself and say, it's not the person. It's a spirit. It's an enemy that's working inside of them to discourage me, to knock me off my path, or to get me off focus. Okay? Remember that. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but it all boils down to how good God is. He's all knowing. He's all powerful. He's omnipotent. Woo! Trying to tell you, God is good, and He has shown me My husband have done it, almost done. He's done it 360, and he's gonna keep continue to be healed. He's a miracle. I asked God when all this started happening. It was just a shock to me. I said, Lord, show me a miracle, and God has been doing just that. I've been calling things. Just said, speak those things as though they are. So I've been speaking it. I've been speaking stuff into existence, and I'm speaking it now. Every need will be met. Okay? My husband will have speedy recovery, for one, he's been showing me. 2, complete healing. Okay? Kids, sometimes they off the chain. My mother used to always tell me this, and I really didn't understand this until I started sitting and just thinking about that thing, thinking about my mom. Some things, when things start happening, when you don't have a mother, cherish your mother. If you got your mother here on earth, cherish her. But as a mother, as my mother is not with me right now, I sit and think about some of the stuff and how sometimes I think about, I wish I could talk to mama right now. Oh, I wish I could talk to my mom right now. Oh, it's like you already know the answers, but when she tell you, or when she talks about, when that mother give you that wisdom, it's like everything is okay when you've been in receiving mode. But my mom told me one time, she said all the time, she said, kids, when they are babies, they on your lap. But she said, but when they get older, they get on your heart. Woo! She won't lie. She won't lie. But, hey, it is what it is. Just like she prayed for me and taught me, I got to continue to do the same. A mother is just not being a mother from a month to 18. A mother has been a mother all the time, every day. I'm not saying when they get older you gotta baby them, but you still gotta continue to pray for them. You gotta continue to give them wisdom, impart wisdom to them. So I'm done. And now I'm just stopping by. I was on my way into Myers, my favorite store, that I really haven't been able to utilize because I've been in Detroit. And but I love Myers. It's right next. When I say it's literally across the street from my home, it's literally across the street from my home. Across the street, down the street a little bit. But I can see Myers from my house, so it's across the street to me. So I love Myers. Some people say it's expensive, but it's not. It's not. And then they have great deals. I'm fortunate to stay close by, so I catch the deals. So I love Myers. But anywho, yeah, I didn't do much scratching on my little flakes. They being inside of these braids, my hair. And so I got this dirty looking, I always had sandy brown. When I was little, I had hazel brown eyes that changed with the weather, which they kind of do, but not as much as they used to. They used to change. My eyes has changed like a grayish color. But now they stay pretty much brown. They get lighter in the summertime. And they kind of like darken a little bit in the winter. But yeah, I had this I always had this dirty looking hair. But when I was little, my hair was sandy brown. I don't know. I think because I dyed it so much, it don't get that sandy brown, that old color. But you see this, how dirty my hair is? You can't even see the dandruff here half time. But there actually be some dandruff in here, y'all. But I don't have big flakes all the time. I have normal dandruff. Like, I get patches, like dry patches in my hair. And then some combs that I get can get them up, and some, now they just be on there. And they make me, it's like them lilies, to me, like them little daddies itch. When I get bigger flakes and I pop them out sometimes, they don't itch that bad. They don't be the area to itch. It be them little bitty ones. But that's just for me. Yeah, so I'm heading on into Myers because I gotta go. I'm actually running late by going up to Detroit today. I'm actually taking my time. I gotta get my oil changed and stuff. And I'm gonna take my husband some leftovers from yesterday. And yeah, so I'm just really stopping by and say, hey y'all. And agape, unconditional love to everyone that stops by to pay me little old me in the flesh, but big me in the spirit. A visit. So yeah. Remember to also be grateful. I've been talking about grace and mercy since the beginning of the year. But I see why, because God has given me so much grace. He's been having so much mercy on me because I'm not perfect, you know. I'm not perfect. So, toodles. You guys have a blessed and awesome day out there in YouTube land. Have a great and awesome day. And I'll get my tooth fixed today when y'all did. See, every time I be saving up to get something happen. And that money gone. So, anywho, I thank you guys for the one that gave me some advice by my mother-in-law, Lord Jesus. I just thank you for that, or just even listening, because sometimes, you know, get a big communication skill. I mean, you know, not sometimes, all the time. You know, a big part of communication is listening. So if you just listen to what I said, that's fine with me. And stopping by and just listening. Sometimes you just need somebody to listen. You know, even though you know didn't leave a comment or anything, I'm grateful for you just listening. So I'm out here and playing with these daddies on my blue jeans. Putting them on my comb, spreading them. But yeah, I gotta go because I'm running late. Toodles. Agape love. Always. Stopping here. Over here at our Dandruff, my Dandruff, talk time, Dandruff, whatever you want to call it. Bye. No, I don't say bye. See you later. Have a good day.